Well, hey guys, welcome back. This, of course, is Kalendor, otherwise known as Kalendor Storm on Twitch. Welcome back to Crystal Point, Season 2. I completely forget what episode number, but it's fine. As you can see, I've been a little bit in the Underdark, maybe too long. I'm starting to, things are shifting. It's a thing. But today's video is going to be, well, you see, I think we need to do some updates. Definitely need to do some updates. Been busy between the streams and everything else trying to get things done. As you can see, I've been working on the castle. More importantly, getting rid of the mountain below the castle so that I can finish the castle. Yes. And it's just been dig. But there is news. I finished Mario Mountain. And I want to show you guys. So let's go. That's right. I finished Mario Mountain over here in the Entertainment District on Crystal Point. And as you can see, I love it. It has come out so awesomely. I didn't know what all the final details were going to be, but as you can see, it has turned into something rather fantastic, and I am thrilled to announce that it is open and available for my fellow Crystal Point Guild members to come and play anytime they need to take a break. And as you can see, we've got all kinds of details going on. We've even got Bowser represented over here on the side. I mean, ugh, that was a 3-hour stream all by itself, I'll tell you what. And I hope you'll enjoy what's going on here. Now, as you can see, I've got some lighting going on so that when it's dark, the letters are lit up from behind. Mario Mountain in its things. Let me give you the brief tour, as you can see, and here we go. All right, now, dum da dum. Just turn those off. You don't need those. So we have Mario's house, right? Free cam here. We've got Mario's house going on right here. This is where everybody will start. They'll come in, they'll open the door, they'll go in, they'll put their stuff in the lockers, which are currently, nicely changing, so it'll be nice green. They'll reset their spawn. Now, doing so, they will trip across these pressure plates right here. Now, these are not just for the doors. I have set up, after many trial and errors, a simple, I mean, beyond simple system. All it does is you hit the door, the redstone tricks the thing, it fires the record, which is a custom sound, by the way. It does fire the record up into the hopper, which then drops it into the jukebox. Once the record's done playing, it just drops back down, reloads into the dropper, and ready for the next person to hit the pressure plate. It's real easy. What's on the record, you might ask? Well, see, here's the thing. I can't play it on here because, it's the whole copyright thing. But what it is the Mario theme music from the new Super Mario Brothers movie that came out last year. So yeah, when they hit it, it plays, it runs once through, and it's done. So cool. And then of course they come over here. Now they've got two options. They can run the maze, which is no problem. They just go in here. Now I'm not gonna go in physically because if I do, I'll have to run all the way through it to get out. That or die. Those are the only choices. And since I got 34 levels and I need to do some naming on things, I don't think I want to do that. So just to be safe, what I'm gonna do is because time goes by here in the beautiful land of Minecraft, I'm gonna fly up here. Whoops. It would help if I put my stuff back on. How about that? Oh, I missed some stone. Oh, I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to get that. Don't let me forget to get that, guys. All right, so I'm gonna come park my butt right here. Yep. And now we'll go from here, and I'll show you all of this. Actually, if you want, what we'll do is we'll start up here. I was gonna start down there, but we'll start up here. This is based on the Nintendo 64 Bowser's Castle Mario Kart circuit. We've got all of these stands for the viewing. We've got the start and end point, which is right here. All the little structures that were in it. Now, of course, in the game, it is a kind of a netherish setting, and it does have, lava all around it, and it's a track. You drive cars. And I did find a design where somebody did this. Honestly, I would give credit, but I don't remember who it was, and I went looking for it again, and I can't find it. So it is out there. I think I've got the download from Planet Minecraft. I'm fairly certain of it. But I had to download the world, not the schematic. And then I made a schematic of what he did. Now, I did not fill it, not by any means. This mountain is hollow. Yeah. There's even a couple of skeletons. I didn't know what was going on there. But I did keep the shape of it. It built it right up on top of the mountain. It's hiding most of the warp pipes, and that part will get explained in a little bit. I do apologize. So basically, what it is people come up here. They will go into the chest and they will retrieve a boat. Now, his design was with mine carts, and it was all stone and cobblestone and stone brick. That was it. There was no other materials except for some wood here and there. It was basically oak wood, cobblestone, stone brick. There was nothing else. This was a very old design that I tried to update using the new tuff bricks, deep slate, some nether trees, some nylium, and yeah, I tried to update it a lot. They'll get the boat, they'll get in here. Now, like I said, it was mine carts, but my thought process on that, you cannot. There's no race to it when everybody's in mine carts. I mean, yeah, you could have gone 4 wide. Everyone got in my cart and rode the thing, but there's no challenge. There's nothing there. So I turned it into a boat race. And what they do is they get in here, and the way they go, and they come up here and they start the line. Now I'm going to ask for some redstone help from our amazing redstone people, and I'm going to set it up. And it's 3 laps, of course, because it's Mario Kart. It's got to be 3 laps. They'll get in, they'll ride the boat, they'll come around here, and they'll be off, and they'll come around the corner, and this is where they'll go on the interior. And you can see I've got the new copper gratings. Yes, they're all flooded, ready to go. I'm not sure what's going on with the cage there, but I built it anyway. Now, this was all glowstone. I swapped it out so we had pouring lava. I used Sculk in the ceilings. I'm glad to see that all the copper doors have converted. Yay. And deep slate, regular deep slate, not cobbled or anything like that, just deep slate. I did a lot of silk touching, and not all of it's converted yet. And they'll come through and see where I use frog lights, and they'll be racing down and around here, through here, doing their best. And there's lava underneath, and they'll just keep going. Then they'll come back out here. They'll have to make a sharp turn. And we got more buildings and all stuff going on. And they'll come around. And now you may ask, Cal, how do they do up and around? That's actually kind of easy. Now with the mine carts, it was a simple thing with a track. Not here. What I did was a little bit of soul sand. And what they do is it just bumps them up the water. And yes, I have tested this in a boat. It works very well. You come up, it gives you about like a 1.5 second delay to pop, and go. And it does it on every spot. You come around here, you're over the bridge, and then you come back down. Over here, you'll end up with a split. Now you can think, oh, okay, left's going to take me longer, right would be a shorter turn. Really depends on the way you look at it. Regardless, you're both going around this tower, but a left is a bit more of a direct run, where a right, you're coming down and you have to go around this thing. So, just like in the original track. And of course, the idea is to do it 3 times, and there you go. This is not actually part of the main game, but I was trying to figure out what to do on top, and I really liked this idea. Now, another thing I changed out was I did turn all the dirt, because, it's supposed to be lava in the game, into mud. That was a long process, but I discovered something in the process. And this is how I know he did this a long time ago, because where he grew the trees, there was no podzol. Podzol doesn't turn to dirt underwater. I never knew that. I mean, who knew? You can tell where I was originally just going to do a small pool, and I decided to flood the whole thing. And also, you can't convert puzzle into mud. So it's fine. It gives a little bit of a definition. It'll be all right. And we got a little bit of thing. Oh, we got some zombies. Now, one other thing I got to make a change on is I didn't see the mud do this when I was in here changing it. So I'm going to come out here and just do another layer of dirt. Won't take nothing. Now, the way they can get up if they don't have their stuff, I was debating on bridges and all kinds of staircases and stuff. I just set up a waterfall. Swim up the waterfall, take a short walk, swim back up the waterfall. And then when you're done, easy way down. Now for the actual game. They'll come in here, they'll go through this pressure plate, will make this a one-way door. Opens in front of you, closes behind you. The only way forward is, forward. Once they're through, it will flip back, and yep, there's no going back. Then they go through here, and they reverse this water pipe to a bubble vader, which takes them up into the next section. Through here, it's a little bit of a Mario 1.2 feel, with a little hop, skip, and jump. Now, on the other hand, I do have dripstone at the bottom, so if they miss, let's just say ow. Now, you can kind of see what's going on the map, but you try to ignore the map, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get to it. Now, once they're through there, they will come along and they will hop, skip, hop, skip, hop, skip. And then we have an invisible wall maze. Now, basically, the way this is done is, and they had changed this. You used to be able to use slabs. Now you have to use iron trapdoors or trapdoors. I use iron so they couldn't be flipped. And there are walls creating a path, and the carpet covers that up, but it does not block the effect. So once they've worked their way through here, they come up on a sign that says, which one will you choose? Pipe 1, pipe 2, pipe 3. Now, to be honest, it's really just what kind of experience will you have? One of these has honey in the bottom, the other one has water inside, and the other one is empty. Either way, you're calling your way through. It just depends on the speed. So I'm not going to give away which is which. Once they're down there, they come into a room that will lead them to this room, which they will have to pick which way they're going. Now, I've already had somebody who was nice enough to give me a field test when I finished stage 1, and they left the trap door, but it's fine. Well, I may come in here and flip it just so that people don't think that's the way, because you don't know. I mean, there are 3 different directions to pick from. One of them goes the right way, but the objective is to work their way all through this. Swim, swim, swim to get to this pipe. Once they're through stage 1, they will come out here, they will walk through this pipe, and then they will get into here. Now, this is based on Super Mario RPG. They're originally released on Nintendo, on the Super Nintendo, and then re-released on the Switch just recently. And when you get Geno, your third character, there is a forest maze where you have to go and traverse through tree stumps. And there are 2 levels. You go down one, you walk through a thing, and you pop up on the other end. Now, I changed it up a little bit. Basically, yes, they got to pick which one they're going to do, but each down area also has, most of the down areas, not each, I have to say, let me clarify. Most of the down areas have 2 exits as well. And the idea is to work their way through the forest maze, popping up one and down the other until they eventually end up all the way into this area. Is that the right? No, sorry. This area where they come down a stump and they traverse and they come up into this pipe. Now, right here, Mario save point. Aha. So sometimes, in the older games, there was no save point, right? Mario RPG was one of the first games where you could actually save your game and quit and come back later. So this is a basically reset your spawn points so that if you die, you don't have to start all the way over. Because it's possible to die in stage 1. It's not possible to die in stage 2. If somebody manages to die in stage 2, I would be extremely impressed. I'm just saying. Once they're through there, they enter into stage 3, which is the Desert Temple Maze. Now, this is also based a little bit on Super Mario World 2, which is, you kind of saw that little sun image in the map there. You'll understand that in a minute. And their objective, this is kind of a maze within a maze. You come through, there are multiple ways to go. You have to figure out which route is working for you. I'm not going to show off the whole thing, but there is redstone involved. There is multiple levels. In the middle, they've even got a glass wall maze where they got to work their way through from one side to the other. There is yellow glass blocking paths so that they have to figure out which way to go. Now, not all of these up paths go to the right place. So once they figure that part out, they'll enter and they'll come down and and they'll come this way, and we've got another parkour. This one's a little deadlier. This is the spot in level 2 where you could die. If you miss, you're hitting that lava and there's no way up. Okay? There just isn't. I was nice enough in stage 1 on that pillar parkour. There's a ladder. If you fall, you're not going to die. You climb back up, try again. This one, if you fall and die, you're going back to that pipe. Hopefully you remembered how to get to this point. Once they're through here, a nice little cool down path where they can chill, and then into our lovely, and see, this is why you can see it on the map. We have an angry sun staring down with a bullet bill launched out. Now there's a crafting table and some decoration going on. My good friend and base mate Solo Aurora is working on adding in some beautiful armor stand work. A Goomba has been started. We've got clouds, we've got dunes, we've got an angry sun, we've got a bullet bill, we got a piranha plant. I mean, we got little lava pools. This is not really kind of a danger thing. This is like, hey, chill, relax, here's some scenery, and time to go up the next pipe. Once again, one way. Once you go up, yeah, you're up. Ride the pipe up. Now, here we go. Stage 4 save point. Stage 4, there's a very good chance you're going to die. If you don't find the right exit, you're either going to, well, I'll explain. So you save the point and you go through here. Now notice the pressure plate. Just like at the beginning of the game, there is a sound set up for this. Because if you're doing a warp pipe maze, you gotta have the the da 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 da, and that's what it is. It's straight out from Super Mario Brothers World 1-2. Anytime you're in the underground section with a da 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 da, that's what it plays. Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun doing custom music, and so it's a whole, as you can see, it's a warp pipe maze. I mean, it's just, and you can see there are 9, and yes, I did count this to make sure there are 9 exit pipes, but only one is the real exit. 3 of them will kill you off, and the others will send you back to the beginning. So if you get the wrong one and you don't drown, you end up in a tunnel system that brings you all the way back to the beginning of this pipe maze, which will drop you down, land you. Now, I've actually set it up to land you right in the water where you came up at the beginning. So yeah, I'm not that cruel. Once you find the real exit, and I'm trying not to give away too much because in case some of my fellow guild members watch this video. But once you find the real exit and the proper one, bam, you're coming right out of Bowser's mouth. Once you've exited from here, it's a nice little stretchy path. You're like, yay, freedom, I made it. Oh, look, there's Mario Kart again. How do I get down? Well, here's a warp pipe with water at the bottom. See, nice and simple. I love it. You land, you take a quick stretch. We got a pipe over here to work your way through. And look, you're right back. You're once again at Mario's house, ready to collect your stuff. And when you go in to collect your stuff, you get to hear the music again. So it's all good. So that is Mario Mountain. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed that tour. Now, we're not done for the video. That's just the tour of Mario Mountain. I've had a lot of fun building this. It is going to be a blast. We're going to do an event coming up. We're going to have so much fun. As you can see, our entertainment district is growing. We've got a PvP arena. We've got what's called Squidditch. And I'm going to let that name sink in and explain itself. We got a block game over here. We've got our holiday zone going on over there. A good friend of mine and one of my moderators on Twitch, Gargar, has even built Monopoly. We streamed this while we played. I mean, this is just impressive. Yeah, I know he showed it off on his streams. I'm just going to show it to my video viewers. We've got the whole map is set up. Every property is something from Crystal Point. There's the start point you should recognize. There's the visiting in jail. There's the free parking. There is the go to jail, and so on and so forth. Go and all the properties. And he calls it Sepiopoly because it's Crystal Point. So much fun. And over here we've got our areas where it's just a quick, here's your player. You get your money out. We've got community chest cards. We've got our chance cards. The kelp block is the mortgage blocks if you mortgage property, and it's mortgage, you put one on that. That's your hotel block. That's your house block. That way we can keep nighttime away. We got a nice chill area over there if anybody's waiting their turn. And he's even redstoned, and yes, he did this himself. Redstoned the dice. So you get the dice, you just click the button, and boop, and there's your roll. Oh look, double fives. Yep. All right, that's all I'm going to show on that. It's so cool. Now this marked area here. Oh. I think I showed some Respawn. If I haven't, I'll mention it again. Respawn is this game designed by Starfish. The dude is an epic legend when it comes to Respawn. So many people have been loving it. And he is putting another version of it right here in the same season. We're going to have 2 different versions of Respawn. And Respawn 2.0 is going to be set up right here. I can't wait. This is awesome. Marching Angel, a good friend and colleague that I met over on Nightcraft, is building this. It's basically aerial dogfight combat PvP. Oh, I mean, and look at the copper and glass going to this. It is insane, and you can see on the map. Look at the shape of that. It is a compass, and the whole thing is just a aerial dogfight arena. And so much work going in, so much copper. That's the insanity of it. It's going to be so good. I'm not going to show more than that. It's just, I'm going to try to stream some of that too. I don't know what's going on over here. I have no idea. I'm sorry. I can't explain because I don't know. Gargar did build us an ice boat race. Oh, this is awesome too. I did try to make a few suggestions that I thought he could add some things. I'm not really trying to improve what he did because, it's an amazing job. I just thought, hey, here's some things you could do. And then so it's like, what's your thing? Up to you. Do what you gotta do, you know? Alright, let's go, and we are gonna go back on over to Hyrule Castle, and I'm gonna show you some progress things there. And then I got something else I gotta show you. I showed it at the end of the last video, and it's something else. Alright, I'll see you guys back over there. Yeah, already we made it. We're back at the castle. Well, we're underneath the castle. As you can see, the mountain progress. It got halted while I was building Mario Mountain, but hey, like I said, now I have progressed. I got rid of 2 whole chunks over here, and you can see where I've started doing some of the outline for the lower sections. I'm about done with this chunk, and then, well, I say chunk, it's not an entire Minecraft chunk, but you get the idea. And then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to start going this way and doing stretches in this direction. And we'll just keep progressing until it is done. I've not bothered working on this because it's just taking forever. I don't even stream this part because nobody wants to watch me stand there and just, think about it. But I do want to show you something I added on. Remember, because I was playing with additional sounds. Again, I'm not going to set it off, due to rights and everything. But if you come up the path now, there is a stone pressure plate right there. And underneath, you'll recognize this setup. Now, this time, the record is the theme from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom when you approach Hyrule Castle. And yeah, and it actually plays a while. Now, I don't know exactly how long it actually plays. It's not supposed to be that long. I was having a problem I tried to set it up with a Sculpt sensor. And well, here's the problem. Guys, it didn't work. Well, I mean, it worked, but it worked too well. It kept going off, and the song never stopped. And I only wanted to play through while somebody's touring the castle, like once. Not continuously repeating over and over and over and over again. That would be annoying. So yeah, I would just simply put the pressure plate back idea on. I mean, the sensor should have worked. And I found something the other day while I was working. Apparently, Parsnip, another really good friend of mine, has been doing some ice skating. And it's I mean, I had initially planned on finding a way to keep this from being frozen, but now Parsnip's ice skating, so now I'm thinking maybe I should leave some ice. So, the stuff we do on this server is crazy. And yeah. Now, when more stuff has happened in the area of it, I will gladly dish. But all I'm gonna say is there might be a Minecraft. There might be something happening with a pig, and I'm gonna leave it at that until more has occurred. But there might be 4 pigmen of the apocalypse. I mean, I'm just gonna leave that as a teaser. Let you guys come back and we'll show you some of the shenaniganry that happens with that. Now, to finish up this video, because we're gonna try to keep this relatively quick for today, anyway. If you remember, I came across something, and I think in the last video. Oh yeah, I've been collecting dogs, by the way. I know, squirrel moment. I apologize. I've been collecting dogs with the update. I mean, I got 2 kinds so far. I do want to test what happens if I breed this one with that one. Do I get one breed or the other, or do I get something else? And yeah, better animations. But hey, the dog armor is cool. But you do have to find armadillos and brush them, not shear them, brush them. I found that out. And you get scooped from them, and that is how you make the dog armor. And once you have the dog armor, you can dye it different colors. Now, unfortunately, you get some of the pink left behind. I guess that's from the armadillo scoop. But the armor takes the damage before the dogs do. So once you've got the armor on the dogs, they won't take any damage. It's so cool. Until the armor's broken. And if you want to take the armor off, you need shears. That is how you get the armor off the dogs. I love how in this animation thing they lay down. It's so cool. I love it. I think in the next video we're gonna redesign this floor. I was trying to go for like bolts of lightning kind of going through. I don't like it. It's been forever since I built it, but I've just really come to the conclusion that I don't like it. So if you have a suggestion as what you think would fit in here, please drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. I am going to gut this floor and redo it. It's just all there's to it. I'm not happy with it. It's going to get redone. Now for this thing over here. I have been keeping an eye on it. It has not grown, but the symbols have faded. I don't know what that means, but it's still there. I've been trying to keep an eye on it. I mean, I have investigated. There is a full-on portal back here. Where it goes, I mean, you would think the Nether, but I mean, the last time we had one of those show up, I ended up on a whole different plane. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna keep you appraised of that. We'll see. But I'm gonna call this video right here. We're gonna leave it short for today. One thing. Oh, there is one other thing I can show you guys. I need to get to the shopping district real quick. So I'm gonna do that, and that will call it for today. So I will see you guys over there. All right, we made it over to the shopping district. We're in our current guild hall. Oh, we got music playing. I'm not a fan of most of the music. All the new ones are very cool. We did a stream the other day where we went and did the trial chambers. Oh, so awesome. All right, we do have a current auction going on. Excuse me for a moment. Option, music. Nope. I left that on so I could show you guys some stuff, but no. All right, so we got spawner and a non-boss egg, which you can do. Current bid is at 32 crystal points. Now, I won the spawner from last time. That was how we ended up building the witch farm. So, yeah. Set of power totems. Current bid block chips, 40 crystal points. If you look at it, what it is one totem of swiftness, one totem of strength, one totem of leaping. What exactly they don't know. I don't know exactly how that works. 12 and portal frames. Minimal bid 32. Here's the problem. Yeah, where's an ender chest? I have 29. So yeah, I can't. I can't bid. Oh wow, this thing, the mystical crab claw, 80. Yeah, I definitely couldn't outdo that. Bid 15 on 64 light blocks, but these once they're placed, they cannot. Yeah. Unobtainable mini blocks, which is, I mean, we've got the little treasure things from the new trial chambers, and yes, we are on 1.2 now, or 1.21 now, by the way. So yeah, we are at that point. Unobtainable mini blocks is something else right there. And then, oh, nobody's bid on that yet. And we got a protection 3 Elytra. Current bid 64. But yeah, it's an Elytra with protection 3 on it, basically. Where Elytra has nerf safe enchanted with mending, unbreaking 3, and protection 3. So yeah, we are doing that. But what I wanted to show you before we go today, guys, over here. I think we have an invisible trader. Yep. Now, the mini block thing here. Oh, yeah, I got to show you guys that too. The mini block thing here, the mini block mod has broken. That's all there is to it. There's no other way to explain it. It has flat out broken. Coming up here because I know there's a bed. We're going to do it. We're going to hit the nap. Yes, we're going to do it. We're going to sleep away the night. We're going to, because, yeah. All right. So something that Starfish added for us, which I think is absolutely fantastic, and should flat out be a vanilla thing. He's done 2 things for us. One, we can now put any block onto a stonecutter, and it will give us that mini block, just like you went and bought it from the trailer. So we can get a mini block, except for those unobtainable ones that are on the auction. We can get any mini block we want as long as they block. It's so cool. And let's see, there was something else. What was the thing I was gonna say? I don't remember. If I remember, I hope to remember for the video's over. I'm sorry about that. This guy has been selling some stuff. He's been doing good. Of course, the ice shop below him has been doing well. But one of the things I wanted to show you. Okay, so this shop is our rocket shop. This is where we go to buy rockets. Well, unfortunately, the guild member that owns this shop has gotten busy with life, as it happens, and the shop has been out of stock for a while now. So another member, Ajobe, and I got together. Well, we put our heads together, and I said, "Hey, you've got a gunpowder farm. I've got a sugarcane farm. What if we gave rockets away until he can come back? You know, that way people aren't having to scrounge to get rockets." He's like, "Go for it." So what's he do? He drops off like a dozen shulkers full of gunpowder in my arms and says, "Here you go." I'm like, "Okay." So I did a thing, and I actually spent a stream designing the redstone for this. This is what I call free flying. It is a nice little shop where people can come in. And they just come in. They don't need a Crystal Point thing. I mean, they don't need to get in here because, hi, rockets, please limit yourself to 2 stacks per visit. Thank you. And there we have it. All tier 1. It's full. And here's the nice little trick. See that hopper back there? Yeah, that's full too. There's actually about 3 or 4 hoppers that are full as well. And when I said I had to work out the redstone, on stream, with help from a couple of people, we figured out how to do this using the new crafter block. I'm gonna go this way. Got it back here. This is set up so it only has 2 open spots. Okay, we load the paper in one, and the gunpowder in the other. This one's got some. Oh no, sorry. This one has got some spare paper because I had more paper than gunpowder on me at the time. Basically, I did 1 chest full of gunpowder, 1 chest full of paper, and stopped. Not even full, I don't think. About half. And this is real simple. On the lever, we've got this sticky piston set up with 2 observers that gives a quick tick, tick, tick. Because you need a pulse to make this work. These torches are locking the hoppers. I mean, they're locked. That's why the paper is sitting, well, it's not. If the paper was in the chest, nothing would still be in the hopper because they're powered and they're locked. What this does is when it goes on, it gives a pulse to this so that it keeps working. I've got 2 repeaters on either side, both with a 1 tick delay. And because they're facing each other, the ticks are actually opposite. So the ticks are going tick, 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 tick. And what that does is when I flip that lever, I'm not going to show you right now because I don't want to break it. It pushes it over. They start ticking. The paper starts dropping into the hopper. The gunpowder starts dropping into the hopper. And both start feeding into this, which is getting pulses from the system. And it starts pumping out rockets. Now, I've got a block in front and a block on either side and a trapdoor on top because rockets were flying everywhere. And they drop into the hopper and they go across here. And yeah, these are all currently empty. They could be full, but I stopped it when I ran out. Nobody has made use of it yet, but like I said, it's just to hold things over until he's back and can run and restock his shop, and then I'll turn this into something else. What? I don't know. But that's the whole idea. It's just so that, everybody, and I'm not trying to make a profit while he's gone. That's why it's free. It's just kind of a fun little shop that I figured, hey, let's do a shop. Let's call it Free Flying. I posted pictures and announcement in our Discord. We're good to go. I feel like there was something else I wanted to show, and it wasn't just the mini block thing. Oh, yeah, that was the other comment. Okay. Sorry, but I remember now. The stonecutter also got another upgrade, courtesy of the fish. Our stonecutters are now also woodcutters. Something that we all pretty much agree that should be in vanilla anyway, right? So now I can drop a log into a stonecutter, and it will give me everything at a discounted price because, I mean, hello, I can drop 1 log in and get, I think, 4 stairs. But, I mean, that's 4 planks to 4 stairs, not 6. And it's also cheaper to go that route for the fencing and the slabs. Well, the slabs are the same. But the fencing and the gates and all that stuff. So, yes, it's awesome. I love it. And next time I will demonstrate, guys. I promise. But yeah, it's so very cool. All right, we're going to call this video here. You can actually see... I was in free cam for a second. I apologize. You can actually see the grass mini blocks right there. I did those on the woodcutter. Yeah. Well, stonecutter, woodcutter, same thing. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and this tour of everything that's been going on at Crystal Point. I promise to get the next one going on soon. And we're going to find out what's going on with that portal. I think there's something going on, and we're going to figure it out. And it might be happening in a week's time. You'll have to stay tuned. I'll see you guys then. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, do the thing. Like and subscribe. Let's go. Let's raise the awareness on this channel. Let's get it going because it helps me so much and it doesn't cost a thing. So you guys are awesome. If you enjoyed this video, you want to stay tuned, yeah, do the thing. Like and subscribe. Let's go. And I'll see you guys next time.